Alrighty, collective, thank you so much for checking out the full length. So, of course, quick messages and then we'll dive into it. I am available for personal readings, so shoot me an email, taurussuntarot@gmail.com. They start at only $10, and I would love and honor to read for you. So, also just, of course, like and subscribe if this resonates. Share the videos, however you can choose to support my dreams and help support me is so much more appreciated than you know. And this is my form of kind of like love back to you guys, you know, more readings, more uploads on the channel. So with that in mind, let's dive into it. So yeah, with this cold and calculated, I was picking up on this really like meticulous, specific, like someone who's just really a tight ass. That's the best way I can describe it. Like someone who kind of like is maybe even to an extent OCD, where if even one little thing is off, they're like, why would you do that? Or why wouldn't you fix that? And that's just something that could be really nagging your energy. And then with the last guy, I heard like the Alaskan cruise, blah, blah, blah. And then just those two songs, Ice Ice Baby, Cold as Ice. And then I heard Transformers. Some of you guys could have seen the new movie or be binge watching, you know, the old ones before you go see the new one. This one was so random, but I heard burgers, fries, and milkshake on the side. I have no idea. I don't know if that's from something or like an inside joke. Yeah, so you fit it if it resonates. Maybe just for one person, but even if so, that's fine. And then I heard Goldilocks and the Three Bears. To me, that could have been like a lesson, like maybe you were trying to figure out, like, Spirit is being cheeky with me. So it's almost like if you're single and dating around, you're like, this one's too small, this one's too big, but this one's just right. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. If it resonates, great. If not, also great. And then I heard caliente. Specifically, it was in Spanish. It was not like hot, and then I wrote it like, no, it was caliente. Like I heard someone say like hot, and it felt burdensome almost, like it's hot, like someone is very hot, and you know, which is funny because, and I just actually noticed this. You have, you know, I heard caliente, but then over here we have cold. So we have hot and cold. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, someone could be acting, this person who's calculated, who's manipulative, could be so hot and cold, where it's like 1 second you're getting one version of them, the next second behind closed doors, it's a totally different person. Woo, okay, well, thank you, Spirit. I also heard Never Forget Your Roots and Who You Are. And then I heard One Step at a Time by Jordan Sparks, which is a song. If you've never heard it, definitely check that out on Spotify or YouTube, whatever's. There could be some strong messages there, but really I'm kind of getting over all this general energy of like, excuse me, Spirit kind of wanting you to just move forward. Never forget your, oh my goodness, excuse me again, collective. Okay, not trying to be like TMI, but I'm just sitting here. I've only been drinking water. I haven't had anything to eat in a couple of hours. So some of you guys could maybe be struggling with indigestion. I just heard, like I'm not, like, and that was just like a little burp. It wasn't indigestion. But like maybe if you guys are, I just heard like ginger, try ginger. Ginger tea, ginger root specifically. Okay, moving on. Never forget your root. Oh my God, ginger root, never forget your roots. Yes. And who you are. So never forget that you grow from the most vulnerable part of yourself, collective. You grow from the most deep, dark secrets that maybe you haven't told anyone. Maybe this is Spirit's kind of gentle nudge for you to talk to a family member, talk to a therapist if you have to, whomever. Okay, so moving on, Spirit, angels, ancestors, please let me see what I need to see for my collective at this time. Okay, so Spirit, angels, ancestors, what messages do you have for my collective as we move through the end of June here? What numbers, signs, and synchronicities should my collective be aware of as we move through the end of June? Please give me the highest, clearest messages. Thank you, Spirit. So we have number 1212, duality. Um, Something that stuck out to me was tutu, like 2 and 2, but it brought to my mind's eye like a literal tutu, like a ballerina, someone who practices dance frequently. But we have duality. So light and dark, hot and cold. Maybe if you're not dealing with someone who is hot and cold, maybe you are a little hot and cold right now. And maybe this is a gentle way for spirit to remind you to find that lukewarm medium. Yes, oh my God. And especially with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This one, it could be too hot. This one could be too cold. This one's the middle line and it's just right. So you need to be comfortable with duality. You need to be comfortable with yourself, with other people, with being flexible. You need to accept your dark side. Okay, collective, that's what I'm picking up on. You need to accept your shadow side in order to move forward and bring light to a situation. If you don't work with your dark side, with your emotions, with that icky, yucky stuff, you know, anxiety, depression, you know, you name it, PTSD, whatever it is, however that resonates for you, the things you don't want people to know about. It could be an eating habit. It could be smoking, drinking. I mean, it could be anything. But if you don't bring light to those situations to find remedies, you will forever struggle with them and they will forever be, they'll hold a certain power over you. So spirit is saying you need to bring light to your dark side. Okay, I'm picking up on like yin and yang. Yeah, with duality especially. Okay, so within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. Yes. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. So if you are dealing with someone who is manipulative, hot and cold, that kind of energy, spirit is saying it's time for you to trailblaze on your own, okay? I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Everything so far is really making sense to me, which is amazing. So thank you, Spirit, for these confirmations. Okay, so Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, please help me get some messages for my collective at this time as we move through June. Thank you. As we move through the end of June here into the start of Cancer season, what messages do you have for my collective? I heard like go with the flow, stay in the flow. The more you're out of tune with yourself, with your body, the harder it's going to be to get back in. So if like you're on a diet or if you're on a workout regimen, you know, this is Spirit's reminder to stay with it, because the more you try to start and stop, it's just putting a catalyst on never doing it. Whereas if you just continue, no matter how hard, you will see the results. Okay, so let's dive into it. The Emperor was the first card out here, Aries energy. Could be dealing with a fire sign, doesn't have to be the case. For me, collective, this feels like you're stepping into your boss bitch, your boss daddy energy, you know, your emperor, your CEO, you're getting shit done. You're masculine, your divine masculine energy. Your bills are paid. Okay, everything is good for you right now. That, or if it's not, that's how you want it to be. But for a lot of you, it feels like you are currently trying to get shit done. You're so focused, but that's why Spirit is saying you need the duality. You need maybe some rest and relaxation, as opposed to just go, work, you know, always getting shit done. Like, this is a reminder from Spirit, especially with the Four of Swords. Take a step back, okay? Give yourself a moment. Take some rest and relaxation. I just did a Leo reading and R&R came out for them. So if you're dealing with a Leo, or if you have Leo in your big three, you may want to check that out for sure. But yeah, it's just this energy of like, you need time to lay down your sword, okay? The world is always going to have many problems to hang over your head that you need to worry about. Right now is not the time for that. Put your sword down, okay? You don't have to fight. And I've never noticed this before, but there is, I don't think it's a sword, but there is something in the Emperor's hand. So it's like Spirit's way of saying like, put the weight down, put the gavel down, put the sword down, put the smoke down, put the drink down, whatever it is you may be doing too much of, put it down, okay? Time for rest and relaxation. Time for you to clear your mind. Empty your vessel. And I mean that in the best way, not like drain yourself until you can't anymore, but empty the chatter, the chatterbrain, the monkey mind. Anything that isn't serving your highest intention and goals right now, let it go. Okay. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is saying to me, like, this, again, Spirit is going to reward you the second that you are able to put your ego down, put your goals aside for a quick second. And I'm hearing like the quote, the day you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. So, right, so it's just this like kind of with this Page of Pentacles especially, could be in regards to your finances, or maybe a new connection, but it feels like, you know, you can't, especially with the Emperor, you can't force something to happen overnight. You can't force something to happen. It has to happen in due time. And you have to work with the duality of divine timing, maybe. Okay. So let's see what other messages want to come out here, please, Spirit. Any other messages for my collective at this time? Thank you. King of Swords, head over heart, cold, calculated. This is the King of Swords energy. 5 of Wands. It could be because of a situation where there has been drama and conflict. I'm going to put these back, but we do have the Devil and Queen of Wands. Interesting. So yeah, a lot of shadow. Okay. A lot of shadow and toxic behavior work with the Devil here. Okay. Addictions, shadow self, you know, temptations, things that you don't, the yucky, the icky, the things we are embarrassed and ashamed that we do in the privacy of our, you know, maybe our own homes or whatever, that we would never tell maybe even our closest friend or our partner, you know. That's the stuff that you're working on. And it's not easy, okay? But when you're done with this work, you're going to step into this Queen of Wands energy. You're going to have nothing but lightness left in your heart. And actually, this is the first time I'm truly noticing her little cloak here. It may be really hard for you guys to see. It may not focus, but there's a little red dot and it almost kind of looks like a heart. So it really feels like you'll have nothing but like pure intentions left in your heart. So with the King of Swords underneath the Emperor, again, just really in your, I mean, this is divine masculine shit. You could have really had to cut someone out because of some drama, some miscommunications. I'm just like, you're not seeing eye to eye. Like that is what caused you to step into your divine masculine energy. You said, you know, like, I'm not going to sit here and stand by idly if people are talking shit about me or my family, you know, whatever it is, right? Okay, last message, please, for my collective. And then we will get an oracle card and close this out. Any last messages, please, for my collective? So we had the Queen of Wands earlier and the King of Wands comes out. So this could actually be in regards to a relationship. And it feels like, if so, this is a karmic, okay? Doesn't feel like twin flame energy. This definitely feels like a karmic, where there was fighting. There was always something to nitpick about. There was always something to complain about, to argue about, to wonder or worry about. And that's what caused you to really say, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm making the decision here, head over heart. I don't need this. And I'm taking some rest and relaxation for myself. And I'm stepping into my king energy. We have these are all, I mean, there's no real gender in the tarot, but if we're going to associate a gender to, I mean, this is masculine energy. Okay. Let me say it that way. This is, so to me, it feels like there's hardly any nourishment, soul or, you know, emotional nourishment. So I think that's really Spirit's kind of main message here is like, work on that duality. Try to find the healthy boundary between, while you're cutting people off, still having an open heart with new people. And I know that's so much easier said than done, okay? Whew. So, Spirit, angels, and ancestors, please give us an oracle message to go along with this reading that will help my collective for who this has resonated with so far. Please give me an oracle message for my collective, Spirit. One that will resonate with this for them. give them guidance, clarity. Thank you. So we have 2 cards that came out here. Wow. 2 extremely powerful cards, in my opinion. So let me start with the Architect. This to me reminds me of the Magician in the Tarot, okay? So it feels like right now you are working to manifest a new beginning for yourself. Something about next spring could be important, starting a new school, starting a new life, or this past spring you could have started school again, started a new job, found a new partner, someone that just feels more in line with your spiritual needs, okay? But with the Architect here, some of you guys could be doing a new build, like doing your own, like building your own house, your own home. Something about the butterfly too. And again, with divine timing, I don't know why, but the Architect is definitely giving off divine timing vibes. So we have, sorry, I'm just trying to find it in my little book here. The spring. So that's the first one I came across. So we'll read this quickly. A red-headed maiden sits at the edge of sacred waters. She leans forward, seeking out images and answers from the surface of the pool. She has a desire to belong, to fit in with her kin. Stars stretch across the sky behind her, illuminating the blackness. The light enables her to see clearly and follow the path. Each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come, no matter what. Many waterfalls and springs flow around the maiden. Water is a healing symbol as the springs bring life-sustaining nutrients to every living creature, both sick and healthy. I specifically mentioned nutrients and something about nourishment. So drink more water, okay? This is Spirit's way of saying drink more water, eat healthier, okay? If it cannot come from the ground, maybe you shouldn't be putting it in your body right now. Lettuce, okay? And it doesn't have to be like vegan food, but like maybe just try looking into like a more vegetable centered diet right now, something about that. But something for everyone, just drink more water. Like for maybe only a certain few of you want to look into a new diet, but for everyone you need to drink more water or spend some time in water. That can be really good for your joints and stuff as well. Oh my gosh, these 2 are right next to each other in the book as well. It's a number 11 and 13 for the page numbers, but they're right next to each other in the book as well. So something about that seems very significant. Like something is one right after the other, or like following this energy, you'll find divine healing by yourself in solitude with just yourself and your springs, your water. So the Architect, we have the Architect as a mysterious figure. Their eyes appear wide open, yet blurred by this state of flow. They honor the creative state, which holds the key to unlock the plan made inside their mind. When the Architect begins a new idea, they close their eyes and give into the creation within. When they have the item fully formed in their mind's eye, they can work their magic to make it a reality. The horns on their head direct the power required to make magic happen. Their hands are relaxed, releasing the energy of the Architect's design. The Masonic eyes appear within the space between their hands. This symbol reminds the Architect of their ability to manifest their divine will. A butterfly hovers near the Architect's tattooed face, bringing new creation and design to their capabilities. Create your own life. Use your mental powers to manifest desires. So some of you guys right now are just manifesting a new start with healing. Some of you guys are manifesting self-love, healing, understanding, patience, okay? So anyways, I'm going to leave that there for you today. I really hope something did resonate, collective. If so, like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. I'll see you soon.